Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm super happy you're here today. I've got a fun little project for us. So I want to welcome you all. Welcome to my brand new subscribers. All of those of you who follow me for a really long time. Hugs and kisses, you guys. I love you. And everybody else. So anyway, we are here to have a fun day. We're going to make some scrap strip, one more word, scrap strip belly bands. That's it. So yeah, we're going to make some belly bands, and they are made from strips and scraps of things. Scrap strip belly bands. I'm writing that down because when I go to title the video, sometimes I can't remember what I said. So, you know, that memory of mine, not quite there. So anyway, I have a few things to share with you before I get going, but this is what we're going to make, and I will show you how that's done. Let's see if I can get it closer. As you can see, it's made from scraps and bits, but it's a fun one, and I'll show you why. So it's just fun. Lots of strips of scraps. Anyway, now these are what I used to store my scrap cardboard in. And after a while, and I made the little holders, and oh, they were so pretty in the studio, but after a while, of course, my strips and scraps outran my studio. So, this one I've had a long time. It's taken a huge beating, I'll tell you. Let me see if I can fix this one. I mean, it doesn't look bad because it's been through the wars, you know. So, not bad at all for shoving it in and out of the cupboard for 3 years. So those are, I'm going to pull the cardboard out of those. So I'll put those off to the side for a minute. And I just wanted to share with you some pretty things that my daughter, I don't know if you know, yes, she has a Jewel Design, which is her digital shop, and then the new design journal and supply shop with me. But she's also a professional graphic artist. So she made all of my cards and all the things for me to use in my shop when I first started. But she has created our newest, they're so pretty, and it's spring, so I wanted to share these with you. She created our new thank you card that we send out with every order, and then our new business card that we put in with the order so you can find us easy, right? So isn't that pretty? I just love them. Oh, she did such a good job. And then when you get a little thank you gift from us, we have some new stickers, and then, you know, your order will have some pretty little goodies on the back. So she's created all these beautiful things for us to use, so when we send them to you, you get pretties. So I just had to share that with you. That was a proud mama moment. That was not a shop moment. That's the proud mother moment. So proud of my daughter. She, you know, we pay for that education when they go to college, and she did something with hers. So she used to work for a newspaper, did their graphics, all the graphics for the newspapers, laid out, paginated the newspaper. We're talking a big newspaper, huge newspaper. In Monterey County, California. So yeah, she did that for many years, 5 years, 6 years, I don't know, before and after she was pregnant with Sammy. And then when she got pregnant with Lizzie, it was time to move back home and be with mom and dad. So, but before that, she worked for a printer, and so she has a long history of creating. Now, oh, yeah. So this is now that I'm done with my little proud mama moment, this is our project for today, and it's just made with a scrap strip of cardboard. Like, whenever I would get, like, cardboard from my printer paper, I would cut those out. Let's see, what else did I cut out that I use those strips on? I like the wider one. I want it to be about, I'm going to measure that, 1.5 inches. So not the skinny strips. I think the 1.5 inches makes a better, yeah, that's what these are from. I think that's what, that one's plain on the back. Did I put something on the back of that? What did I use for that one? I want to see if I have any that are just plain on the back that I don't have to cover. Because I mean, these are definitely going into a, I wanted to see if there were any of those left that were just plain on the back, but it doesn't look like it. I use straw boxes, you know, all kinds of things, but I guess that's about the right width for us to use today. It doesn't matter because you're gluing it on top of something. So I don't know how many will get made. I'll pull out a few. That's what I had in this box. I was looking to see. Oh, I wonder if that's the white cardboard I was using at first. That came in those too, because it actually came in white cardboard. I bet those are the white cardboard ones, probably. But anyway, that's what this little packet was, is every time I would cut a box, I would cut it up. And after I used it, because when I first started out, I didn't have any supplies at all. You know, not paper supplies. Yeah, see, these are the bigger ones. Yeah, I'm thinking some of these bigger ones might have been it. So I'm thinking, because I don't see any more of the small little ones. It seems like I had a big. But anyway, I wanted to share with you, you know, what I put them in. And this is just made out of a file folder. If you guys are interested in me showing you how to make one of these, let me know, and we'll do a video on it, you know, for these guys, for these pouches. If you're interested in the pouches, let me know. I made a ton of them. Pouches was my thing. All right, so let's get a glue board, because we are definitely going to need something to glue on. All right, so I have, from when I first started out too, which I don't use that much anymore, my scrap bags. Remember these? My little bag of goodness, I used to call it. I think that's what I used to call it. And I mean, I haven't used these in a long time, because I've gone on to do other things where I don't use as much scrap work as I did. I mean, I have them all the way to teeny tiny. These have color. These are more book page, it looks like. Bitty bitties. These are a little bit bigger. Okay. So any scraps you have will work. You can use a big scrap or you can use a little scrap. We only need to do one at a time, I think. I'm actually going to go this way. I think it's going to work better. So how are all of you? Are you good? Are you happy, healthy, safe? I hope so. I'm probably going to use glue stick or my Fabri-Tac, one of the two. Okay. So get out your glue. Now this is a craft with me. So get out your scraps. Get out your cardboard. If you don't have scraps, make some. You can make scraps. It's easy. Get out a piece of paper. Can be cardstock, can be whatever you want. I'm going to pull out a bunch of papers. I think that's a good way to do it, right? That way I'm not going in and out of my bag about 400 times, driving you nutso. Let me see what's in here. I kind of want a variety of papers. This was like literally my tiniest of scraps. Like, I don't even know why I saved these. I was going to throw these in the garbage. And then I thought, well, maybe I should make these again. I used to, now I will tell you, I used to make these and sell them in the shop and in Jolene's shop. And I think I did a video way back, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, of how to make these. So I thought it was time to bring them back because I like them and I've missed making them and I wanted to make them again. And I was revisiting. It was in my design book, my idea book. So yeah, this is really tiny stuff. There isn't a whole lot of anything good in here. I may end up throwing 90% of this in the garbage. Just doesn't even seem worth, although I lied. Here's some French papers. That's that old book page, which I hate to even throw even an inch of it out, right? It's that French book, that my first one I ever got. So I'm just kind of like messing with the, okay, so let me move to the other bag. That makes a lot of noise, I'm sorry. So we have some of this. You'll see what I'm doing here in just a second. You'll see why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, we got stuff. Boy, this is my very beginning. Oh my gosh, this goes way back. Okay, got lots of good things. I just figured the more little things, oopsie, my sleeve is caught on these. The more little things we have to play with, the more fun we can have. I've got color stuff too, but let's just wait. I got a lot of scrapbooks because I started out with just scrapbooking materials. I didn't have digitals when I first started this, so okay, let's, oh, I know, I wanted music paper. There we go, and I see some in here. Oh, that's a good one. More French page. Ooh, I like that too. Okay, I think we got enough to kind of get going here. My goodness, the things I threw in this bag are amazing, right? Piece of digital that I printed on twice. I don't know how that happened, but it did. All right. There we go. Now I've buried our... So now you can just random put it on and not worry about it. Or if you really want, you can do a formula. I find a formula to be very handy when you're doing this. It seems to really help, but it's up to you. If you want to make it quick because you've got a bunch to do, right? So first thing you do is you just put it on. Don't worry about where it is. Just get them on there. And I work from top to bottom and bottom to top. So meaning, 1 minute. Just a minute. Hold please. Let's see. Just put it on. No matter, they don't need to go in any particular like way. I would like a little bit more, well, get rid of some of the pointy things. What's new with you guys? You doing anything exciting? Going anywhere? You guys have spring break soon? I think probably your kids, or those of you who are in kids, or even grandkids, are probably coming up on spring break. I think my girls are. We're getting closer to Easter every day, aren't we? That's just wild and crazy to me. That we're almost at Easter. I want to get a piece of music paper up here. Now, I just saw Gail do something similar to this, but not this. This is something that I made years ago. Years and years and years ago. So I'm not copying anybody here. I don't know if anyone's made them since. I want some French book page. Now, I remember seeing some, right? I think I told you I saw some, or some kind of Italian or French book page. Here we go. Now, I'm using neutrals. You don't have to. As you can see, this one was done in all black and white, which I loved making that. That was so much fun. Now, you can make them fit exactly in there, or you can go over. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's do a piece of this. Now I'm going to use this French book page here. And if you know you miss something, you go back with your glue, your art glitter glue or whatever. All right. Now, we want that to dry for a second. So let's work on another one. I'm going to use some of this paper. Did I cut that too? Of course, I made it too narrow. And unfortunately, I think that is the last of this paper. I love this paper. It's a scrap from something, and I can't tell you what. I wish I knew. Actually, I wanted to add... I'm going to add more to this. This is not done, but before we go any further, I want to add like a strip, but I don't think I want to do it until I cut it. So now the fun part about this, it's drying right now. Oh my gosh, hold on. 1 moment, please. Is I've got glue up there that I didn't need glue. And let's let that dry. Ah, some more French paper. This is the one time you might see me do some ripping, right? I don't do a lot of ripping. Bothers my hands. let's get some on there. I'm making these neutral, and then I'm going to unmake them neutral. Does that make sense? Let's see. All right, now let's add. I want more music paper, but I don't think I've got music paper in here. A piece that's big enough to use. Yes, I have more music paper, but it's not very big. Sometimes you have to dig to find it, you know. It's like not in the front because, of course, not everything can be in the front, right? Oh, there's a piece of typewriter paper. Oh. I've got doilies here. I've got some green paper and brown paper, but I really am looking for things with print on it. I don't want it too plain. I actually am going to put this up there. I look like I pulled this off of something. See, it's kind of ripped. This is from a typing book, which I did buy one, and I do have pages somewhere. Can't tell. There's not enough of this piece to tell if it's upside down or right side up. I can't tell. That's fine. That's okay, right? Then I think this is Italian right here. All right. So now we have 2 of these. And I could do this all day long. I'm telling you, all day. All right. Now, these are belly bands. So they are a cut for, let's see, 8.5, because that fits the full page, and 1.5. 1.5 by 8.5. I forgot to tell you that. Please forgive me. All right, now this has had some time to dry, and I did dry it because, you know, I kind of overshot the runway with the glue. Oh, I look like I'm due for a new glue stick here. Oopsie. Okay. Now, the fun part, I feel like, is when you flip it over. See, it's kind of a hot mess, and then you think, ugh. Then you flip it over, and you cut off all of the bits and pieces that are hanging over the edge. You decide if you want to save any of those. Like, I see a couple that might work. If I feel like I can use them, I know they're tiny, but you'll see why in a minute. Okay, I'll throw that away. I'll be good and throw that away. I give myself permission. Oh. Hello? All right. I think we might do one more of these. I'm going to have to clean my scissors. They're sticky. I was trying to let that dry, but apparently, because it's cool out in the, it's cool in the room. It's not, it's a beautiful 70-degree day in sunny California, Central Coast of California. Hello to my viewer who grew up in Monterey and now lives in Northern California. She didn't say where, but, oh yes, she did. No, wait, I don't know if she did. I don't think she did say where she lives now, but, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. How exciting. Another California girl. We've got quite a few. Now, if you're from California, please sound off. California girl. Okay. Oh, I'm not excluding the rest of you, but I want to find out how many are here. Jolene and I were thinking about possibly doing a scrapbooking retreat. I'm not sure when that would be. We would have to look into what's here. We have 3 new little hotels. I think they're Marriott. And I forget what else, but something like that. I know there is a Best Western and something else. So we would have rooms. Let's see if we can find a big conference room, or, you know, one of the rooms where we could have classes. We could hold a retreat. So where we teach something and then you guys just come and craft together. But it would be for our California girls. Of course, you could come from somewhere else too, but we would want to make it, you know, reasonable for the girls. They would have some place to stay. The airport's not far away. You can come into Monterey Bay, and if you're flying in, or you can drive in. That's what we're hoping, you know, the easiest thing is, because we're only 2 hours from San Francisco. And we're about 6 from LA. Depends on how far down south you go. 4 to 6, depending upon what city you live in. So, you know, we want to get a feel for those of you who are in California. Please sound off so we know you're here. And would you be interested in a retreat? I don't know that it would be this year, but maybe. I don't think we could put one together this year, unless we did it in the fall. Because in California, you know, we have different weather than you guys do. We don't get our rain for a long time. So we can travel pretty much into November, right? We just don't want to get near the holidays because then the hotels are crazy expensive. Let's see if we can work up a package with the hotel for someone who's staying, you know. And then we have to figure out if anybody does fly in from either Monterey, how to get you down here. There's always Uber. We do have Uber. Uber comes here a lot. So they drive in here from San Jose often from the airport. Of course, we might have Mr. Greg come and get you. But anyway, think about it. And let me know how many of you are from California. It's something we're tossing around. Of course, if you can drive in, it's better. Because then you can bring all your crafting stuff with you. It'd be real hard if you can't bring your goodies with you. Now, if you're in Oregon, Washington, and you want to take a trip to California, of course you may drive down. We'll have to see. I don't know what the head count would be or anything, but we'll get an idea, and then if we decide we're thinking about doing it, we'll do like a pre-registration, no money, but just, you know, fill out paperwork and how many would be wanting to come and, you know, that kind of thing, and then we would go from there. I know that's a lot of work, and we're not ready to take that on right now. Got to see if my health is going to hold, because I sure don't want to stick Jolene with something like that. So I do have friends in the entertainment hospitality business. So I have to see if, you know, we could get help with it. Put someone in charge of putting it together for us. So. And of course, there's plenty of things to go and see and do when you're not in class, or you're not doing it. If you wanted to travel around, if you want to miss your scrapbooking time, your journal making time. All right, so now we have 2. So I think, do I want to do one more? I think I'll do the one more, and then we'll decorate. Let me see what time we have. I need to see where we're at. I need to see what I've used up here. 23. Okay, we're good. I mean, that's not too bad. I am actually going to break into some of my bigger pieces because I want some more color variation here than what I've got. And I want... oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I've got the bits and pieces of that one. And this is the French one, too. Oh, my goodness. Come on now. I'm struggling a bit here. Where do we have a lot of... I want to get some more music paper here. That's that really old crispy paper that I have. Might as well use it, right? It's falling apart. Boy, is it. It's even just falling apart, sitting in this little envelope. Can you believe it? It's crazy. All right. I don't really have any document pieces because I think usually we end up using those all up, but I wanted to see what we could get on here. I'm sure my daughter, she's listening to this going, what, Mom? We did talk about it, but I mean, we haven't talked about it in a really long time. And It's something I'm thinking about, but I don't know that we could pull off. But if we did, would you be interested, ladies? So let me know how many of you would be interested in a retreat in California. A journal making retreat. I'd have to just see what our hotels can do, you know. I'm kind of making some of these pieces a bit bigger than I did on this one. But back then I was into teeny tiny. I'm not so much anymore. So I want to get rid of the white on these. Okay. Oh, guys, I've been having trouble with back spasms. I think it's just the stress, sitting long hours and just working, and not resting enough, not getting enough sleep. So I honestly don't know how this is supposed to go on here anymore. I've forgotten all of my music theory, all of my music everything. Let me do that. Oh, I was doing that with glue stick, wasn't I? I'm not sure why I just did that. That was weird. Okay. Probably because my glue stick is getting super low. And I just kind of put too much glue on that, but that's all right. I think this is Greek right here. I don't think this is, or something like that. Oh, I'm looking for the other piece I cut. I'm like, where did that go? Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm been having trouble with spasms in my back, which is giving me migraines. And so I feel one coming on right now. And I'm like, oh, no, no, no. I'm busy. I don't have time for a migraine today. I don't think I got enough glue up there. I think I'm going to have to add some glue. No, I didn't. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, dear. I was trying, that's why I got quiet. I was like, I'm going to start sneezing here in a minute. Excuse me, I'm going to get a drink of water. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I just had a wonderful lunch, so I should not be having any issues whatsoever. Have some more of this. I really like this paper. I used to have a ton of it. I don't know if I have it anymore. I think I can put that right here. And then I am actually going to cut that right away because I want to use it over here. Yep, I do. Well, I didn't use up a lot of my scraps, did I? But, all right, it's okay. We still have to decorate these up, you guys, so we're just starting it now. After this, we add some words and some other pretty things. All right. I didn't use any of my music paper. Let me see. I think I must use some. Oh boy, that really fell apart there. I didn't even really get to rip that. Oh my goodness, that's just a hot mess. maybe I can just put that on there and then just for a little. Okay, I think I'm going to put these back in my pouch because I don't want to lose them. Where did I put that pouch? Where did I put the pouch? Oh. Because this is one I always pull when I'm doing, you know, any kind of decorating. This is the pouch I pull, so I want to make sure that I get that back in there. And I mean, I have a few little scraps in here, but I haven't been pulling these scrap pouches for years, so it's so funny. Let's put this on there. I really shouldn't use that glue on that vintage paper. Okay, now excuse me, I have the hiccups again. Holding my breath because that usually gets rid of them immediately. Gosh, I don't have a lot to talk about, guys. You know what my life is. Hello. We've been working very hard to get the lace in the shop, though, Jolene and I, to check it in, and we bought a big lace order. Someone who was going out of business, and so we bought a lot of their stock. So Jolene and I have been working pretty hard to get that to you guys and get it into the shop. So it's little by little. It is going in there. There is some in there right now, mostly the colors. The whites and creams are coming, though. But we've got spring colors in there right now. So we're good with that. I mean, we got a good spring inventory for you guys to see and use. Still got time if you want Easter stuff too. I can tell when I don't get it straight because it has like a little bulge in the paper. Like right there. That's weird. Maybe it's a bulge in the card. So there we have 3 beautiful collage strips. And now would be the time that you would decorate. Now here I have some ladies. So you need the first thing you want is a focal image because that is going to determine what you want to do, right? Like your design or what you're looking at. Now I am not sure. I have some ladies I can use here. I'm looking to see what I have to use, what era they are. It's like, am I working in any of these eras right now? Do I have any ladies that I want to use? Or I just do them for the heck of it, right? Well, I like the brighter ones, I think. Because they will work well on there. And then I have bits and pieces too in my big book. So it's like, oh, I have to figure out what I want to use, right? So let me see what time it is, how much time we have to decorate. I mean, you know what these look like, but I've showed you how to do the pieces. I think the funnest part personally is when you just put them on there random and you cut it, and then you have this, goes from this mess that you're looking at to these pretty little bits, right? So I really like that. And what you want to use now would be like numbers and words and not those pearls. No, not those. I don't even know why those came out of there. Let's get some words. Let's get some numbers. Oh, let's get some of these too. Let's get some stuff. Here, let me put these away. Let me put some of the ladies we're not using away. I also recommend the Tim Holtz little people. If you have the little mini Tim Holtz people, they are fabulous on here. I'll show you in just a minute. Let me get these put back in there. Well, no, I may need them. Just push them off to the side, I guess. I'm trying to get myself... I haven't made one of these in a really long time, so I'm trying to remember what did I do. Which is good. I have something to look at, because otherwise I would be completely lost. I like these ladies here. So let's use this one. These are like T-card size almost. And they actually came this way. They are digital. So they would look cool on there. And then I feel like maybe the lady in blue, a lady in blue would be cool. Purple blue right there. I'm going to lose her umbrella, but if I cut it. Now, these are very grainy digitals. I was very unhappy with the digitals, but I like the images, so I am using them. But that's not my printer. That's how they came. I actually complained about the shop because I feel like they took someone else's work and photographed it, and I'm not really sure. I mean, I can't be sure. I'm still using them because I don't know where they got their images, and it may be just when they pulled them off of the public domain, because I know these are in the public domain. Maybe they just didn't do a good job or don't know how to do digitals. Maybe it was their first foray. I don't know. I'm going to use some ink on them, though. Ooh, I keep forgetting this is a juicy pad. Eek. Hit it light, Laurette. Come on, barely tap it. Definitely won't want to be doing it very hard, right? With blue, we'll have ink everywhere. Ah, I did it again. Darn it. Well, they look old now. As long as I don't get any on their faces, it's fine if they're dark. The cards are dark. They will stand out better against the neutral paper, right? So it'll be fine. It'll be good. Now, I do want to show you though, if you have a lot of Tim Holtz stuff, I think that that's going to be a really good one. And I've done many with the Tim Holtz people. Let me show you. Sorry about the ums. Oh, it's what I say when I can't think of a word or I can't think of something. Oh, see, I have the tiny ones here. Let's see, like this. Like these are great on here. I don't think they make these anymore. I don't know. You could probably find them on Etsy because people do have them still in their personal shops and stashes. But look at that. See? Look. Super cute. Looking to see what little peoples we have we could use. Like she would be cute on one. That's what I'm saying. Very cute. I don't think I will use any, well, not on this set. Maybe on another set I'll do the little people here. But I just wanted to show you that if you have your Tim Holtz paper dolls, they would be great. So think about that for the your focal point. Of course, you can use a number, a letter, a floral card, a flower, just a straight flower would be. Actually, I'm thinking, now that my brain is finally going, I don't know why I'm slow on the brain today. I'm not sure. Oops. I'm thinking I have a bunch of butterfly would be cool on there. Flowers. I'm looking to see what I have available. I do have like these little, like, you could put a T card, cut it, you know, or just go up like that. Florals would be great. Big flower, a small bird. Let's see what else. I think another thing I think would be lovely would be to use the washi flower stickers. I don't think I have anything. Well, let's see. You put that, and then you could put your lady over it with it. That's a really big one, though. I wanted a smaller one. I don't think I have a smaller one. Not in this box. I think these are all pretty big. I mean, this book. I have gold. I have silver. Just looking to see what I have that's tiny. That actually might work. Let me see. If I, oh, you guys, can you hear my chimes? My chimes? Oh, yes, that would be lovely. Yep. Okay, I'm going. I got it going. I do like to do the edges. Yes, you can make them kind of disappear, but sometimes I don't want them to disappear. Again, you could cut these again. If you go over now, you can trim it. And now just, excuse my awful thumb. I've been abusing it. You want to put this up here a little ways. I'm going to put it up a bit. I'm going to angle it a bit. And what you'll do is you'll just clip off or snip off the, I don't want to use those scissors. I don't want glue all over them. You know, you could just wrap it too, because really this is just a belly band. You're never going to see the back. If you're worried about it, just cover it with a piece of paper. It'll be fine. And then, you know, you can ink your side, which I'm going to ink the whole thing. I had every intention of doing that. And I would take your there we go. Now when you put her on there, she is got that pretty flower behind her. Isn't that pretty? And you could add a bit of doily. One second, I threw paper on the floor again. I got it. Oh my goodness, that was a stretch and a half, wasn't it? I would love to have a bit of doily, but I think those doilies are too big. I don't know if I have any little 3-inch doilies in here. I don't have any of the little bitties. Oh, that's pink. We don't want pink, right? Nope, no pink. Let me see if I have any little... I'm dragging out everything, aren't I? Oh my goodness. I have the little tiny ones of those. I have these bigger ones. Let's see, what have we got? The nice thing is when you get them, keep them out for a while, they start to age, which is good. It changes the color of them, and then you're like, ooh, now my doilies are really aged. They're changing color. I have brown ones, I have pink ones, I have blue ones. I don't think I want any of those. But you could add a bit of doily to one side of her to give her some more dimension, which I'm going to do. And I am going to ink that, hopefully carefully. Fingers crossed. I am having so much fun with this project, guys. Thanks for coming out and playing with me today, hanging out in the studio while we do some fun playing. Yes, we're covering up all the pretty papers, but that is what the point of collage is. I'm trying not to cover up every bit of everything, but I'm afraid it's pretty tough to not do. Okay, let me get my glue. I think I'm going to use this glue for this. Because I noticed when I draw lines with the glue, sometimes on this, it will leave the lines. It doesn't always, but sometimes. Now I've created a glue glob. Bye-bye. No, go on. Go on. Well, I hope you've had a very good week and you're having a great week. I hope you had a good week. And did I put that on the wrong side? I did. I glued the wrong side. Well, what a dingbat I am. And I don't mean to disparage myself, but that was kind of dingy. I don't know what I was thinking putting that on the wrong side. Our girl should stick on there beautifully. There we go. She's got a lot of stuff behind her, and that looks really cool. Look at the layers on that. Look at the layers on that. Yummy. I actually think this one I'm going to, this one out because it's a thick paper. It's a 44-pound presentation cardstock type paper. Oh, cute. Look at that. Aren't we getting there? We are getting there. I'll have to watch my time again. I looked at the time and then didn't even look at the time. You know what I mean? I looked at it, but I didn't record it in my head where I was. Oh, goodness. Okay, so now I want to add some other stuff. What do I want to add? I want to add like a little label or saying or something. No. I have brown ones that have this brown around, but they're rare. And they're not quite, they're too big. Maybe. I'm going to think about that. But I've got some colorful ones over here. I don't think I want to use anything red. That might be good. And then we do have words. Let me see what else we've got. I don't know. These are pre-cut from things that I didn't use. So I have to see if there's anything that I could use. Yeah, I have the word beautiful. That might be okay. Alrighty. A lot of you guys said you like to watch me decorate, so here I am, giving you as many ideas as I can to decorate with. Gave you a little formula, right? Let's put beautiful. Let's break up this down here. Yep. Okay. There we go. Let's do that. Then let's get a number up here. I don't think that's on sticker paper, is it? No. Sorry, I went quiet for a minute there. I don't know where I went. It was in my head. I forgot I was in the... You guys were watching me. Huh. Sorry. Felt like I was just in here, you know, crafting away in my room today. I do need to get rid of that. It's bothering me. It did not want to roll over the edge. Oh, isn't that pretty? I don't think it's done, but let me see what else could we add. I feel like I'm not done yet. I have some little white flowers. I don't know if I have any in my studio here or if I put them somewhere. Oh no, they're millinery flowers. Yeah, they might not work. I'm standing up right next to the thing. It's not the one I'm looking for. I want a little white. There's little white flowers I have, and I'm looking for them. Oh, goodness. Did I put those away somewhere? Probably thinking I'm not going to use them. Probably. Oh, no, they're there. They're more flat. I was thinking maybe one of these. like up here. I was going to do something down there, but maybe something else, right? I could take one layer off, but I don't think I will. I think I will do the edges though. Ooh, I have some indigestion coming on from lunch. My goodness. Okay. Okay, let's put this up here. And like I said, this is a belly band for a page. Now, if you are new and you don't know what a belly band is, I'll show you. Goodness, what a mess I'm making, aren't I? So, on your journal page, this is a belly band. You put it from top to bottom. Then you take your card, whatever card you have, and you just slide it in behind it. And that will hold all your cards and your journaling cards, your notes, your special memorabilia, something you want to keep. So you just glue the top and the bottom down, and it lets you slide something in and out. That's a belly band for those of you who are new. Okay. That's why I said didn't matter what the back looks like. And it might even be a little bit tall to where I have to cut it off. So that's why I don't have anything at the very top, because we could make it just a hint smaller to fit on your page a bit better if you wanted to, which I think I will do that actually, because it seemed a little bit long. I'm just going to take a tad off. There we go. And let me... Yeah, you know, I wrapped that around, but it's not wanting to stay on there. So I think if it's going to come off, I'm going to cut it off because I don't want that coming out. Okay, there we go. Isn't that pretty? So the only other thing I would add to that, being me, is lace. I think I would add a little bit of... I'm looking for a piece of lace I could put on the bottom that would look good. That isn't too wide. I need a really tiny lace. I know what one I need. Oh my gosh, you see the stack of paper I have next to me, you guys. Well, all the things I brought in to do this project with. Oh, let's use this one. I have a little bit left. Yeah. Yeah, just a little something at the bottom, just to give it a finish. Normally I would do that at the top too, and I guess I will. We'll use a little Fabri-Tac on that. And I need to clean this mat again. You can just use a little wet one to clean your mat. I have to see which is the right side and the wrong side. I'll trim that up in a minute. I'm going to let it hang over just a bit. Let it dry, and then I'll trim it. And I think I'll do the same thing at the top. Yes, it sort of covers up your music paper, but not really. Okay, put this away. It's funny, I only buy a yard of some of these trims. You don't want to see them in the lace shops. And now I'm kicking myself because, you know, some of these I don't even know where I got them from, and I'll never find them again. So basically, I'll be sad when I use some of my laces up because I don't know where they came from. I can't track every little piece of everything that comes into my studio. It's impossible. It's just crazy, crazy impossible. Okay, and I'm only going to get one of these done today, and that's fine because I want you to see it all decorated up and trimmed up. Let me trim this for you. The one thing I won't trim is the flower. It can go over. It is a belly band. It's not being glued down, so it doesn't matter. It's always best to flip it over and trim from the back so you know what you're trimming. Oh, cute. I'm very happy with that. Like super duper excited. Here we go. Here's some more pearls and laces, and where's my other one? Guess it's right here. I'm down to just a few on this board. I'm about to be done with this one. Okay. I maybe want a little more pearls at the top of the other one. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Beautiful belly button. So today we made some pretty belly bands that I think you can use in all of your journals. You can either mass make them, we can stack your stash, or you can just use them on, you know, as a project. And oh, I am in love with that. There you have it, guys. Isn't that cute? Now, these are the other ones. And I will do the exact same type of things with these two. Here, let me move these out of the way. I have quite a mess going here. Oh my gosh, what a mess. What a mess. I'm a messy girl today, I gotta tell you. Ay. I'm gonna try to pick all this up and put it on this paper and get it off my desk until I can do something with it. Oh my goodness. I didn't put it back in the envelopes, huh? Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with me while I crafted. I really enjoyed our time together today. It was really fun. And I hope that you are going to give these a try, because they are delightful to make. You can put any image you want on it. Like I showed you, you can put flowers on it and just put a flower. I mean, you don't have to use that. You can cut out flowers or whatever you would like, right? So, all right. I think we're good here. Looks great. Well, it was good to see you. Thanks for all the fun. I love you all. I'll see you all very soon, you guys. Hugs and kisses. Have a fabulous rest of your week. Bye-bye.